we will introduce solar and wind power generation educational equipment, laboratory building proposals, and educational curriculum. The contents are as follows. 1. Purpose of solar and wind power generation education. 2. Education proposal. 3. Explanation of solar and wind power generation education curriculum. 4. Explanation of laboratory layout and budget. KTE&G provide experimental equipment with educational service. Education solutions about solar and wind power generation we offer include: the first, customized experimental equipment. Second, theory and practice integrated teaching textbook. Third, user manual to help users operate the equipment easily. Fourth, educational job practice video clips and animation contents. Therefore, this lab can nurture trainees as professional engineers who have theory and practical skills it will be needed at the field. This is solar and wind power generation education curriculum. 1. Solar power generation system control analysis practice. 2. Wind power generation system control analysis practice. 3. Solar and wind power generation system control analysis practice. 4. Hydrogen fuel cell generation system control analysis practice. 5. Smart grid wireless monitoring system control analysis practice. We also offer the textbooks that are produced in accordance with this curriculum. The following is the composition of integrated textbook Solar and Wind Power Generation. The textbook consists of experiment title, description of theory, method of experiment, and finally chapters for analysis and discussion of results. This is a detailed description of the solar power generation system control analysis practice. In this subject, the purpose of education is the understanding solar power system and know about how to control this system. We provide a curriculum included various contents of education for trainees to learn from basics to advanced knowledges. Solar Generating Test System, KTE 7000 SG, consists of solar generating system and solar power convert test system. Trainees can learn about the process of producing electricity solar power generation system using KTE 7000 SG. Also, they can see the process using monitoring software in real time. At the time of discharge or power failure of load power on circuit, it is possible to practice automatic conversion circuit configuration, standalone, grid-connected inverter system circuit configuration using KTE 7000 ISG. This photovoltaic system lab is designed to provide hands-on experience such as working in the field. This is a detailed description of the wind power generation system control analysis practice. In this subject, the purpose of education is the understanding wind power system and know about how to control this system. Wind generating test system, KTE 7000 WG, consists of wind generating system and wind power convert test system. Trainees can learn about the process of producing electricity wind power generation system using KTE 7000 WG. Also, power convert test system creates the basic sequence controlling circuit throughout automatic control part for control tests for each capacity of wind generating system. This is a detailed description of the solar and wind power generation system control analysis practice. In this subject, the purpose of education is the understanding solar and wind power system and know about how to control this system. KTE HB520N is a hybrid equipment that combines solar and wind power generation system, enabling trainees to learn about renewable energy plant at large. This equipment able to us for simulation of stand-alone inverter and grid inverter by applying hybrid system from two energy sources, solar and wind. Also, it can be seen generating process through monitoring software. In the machine part of power conversion equipment, trainees are able to see the conversion process of electricity intuitively. Using DA100 software, measurements can be viewed instantly, and the data can be saved and used on a PC. In the control panel of power conversion equipment, trainees can control machine part of power conversion equipment. So, trainees can learn about control methods of solar and wind power generation systems. This panel also includes a variety of measuring devices, so trainees can check the measured values in real time without PC. This is a detailed description of the hydrogen fuel cell generation system. In this subject, the purpose of education is the understanding principle of hydrogen fuel cell generation system and control methods. Using the Solar Hydrogen Fuel Cell Experimental Equipment, KTE 7000SH, trainees are able to learn about operating principle of fuel cell structure. The electricity needed to operate the fuel cell is derived from solar power generation. So, this equipment is an eco-friendly system that can teach both solar power generation and fuel cell generation principles. The Electrolysis Hydrogen Fuel Cell Experimental Equipment, KTE 7000HG, is an equipment that can be trained on the principles and basic concepts of fuel cells. Trainees can see the electricity generation process directly from the fuel cell. In addition, LED lamps provide intuitive identification of the amount of power that has improved, enabling efficient learning. This is a detailed description of the Smart Grid wireless monitoring system. In this subject, the purpose of education is the understanding concept of smart grid system and learning how to do maintenance of renewable energy facilities using wireless monitoring system. Using the monitoring experimental equipment, KTE MT520, trainees can monitor the inverter generating status values, meteorological observation data, and other measurements. Trainees can improve their management ability, such as identifying problems, maintenance, and so on using this equipment. This is a layout of solar and wind power generation lab and practical job profiles. This is a layout of the solar and wind power generation laboratory proposed by KTE&G. Lastly, it is a list of equipment and quantities required for solar and wind power generation lab construction. This was an introduction to the educational curriculum and solutions offered by KTE&G.